So I'm going to talk about how old programming, this is programming from when we're 0 to 8 years old, we get programmed and then we have coping mechanisms. And so I am making in my book, and I'm not a neuroscientist or a psychologist, I really just share what has worked for me and understanding that has worked for my life and for my clients. And so I'm making a distinction from emotional intelligence, which is used a lot. And I think maybe we use it and don't completely understand it, because I love Dr. Daniel Goleman's work. But we use that a lot. We use emotional awareness. So, you know, I've got a definition, which I'm going to read here, which is emotional, the EQ, the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. I think a lot of us, we understand that, and we're even aware, and we might be able to manage our relationships, and yet there's still some missing pieces. So the missing piece that I want to talk about is what I'm calling emotional integrity. And the one piece that really distinguishes it from the other work that's out there, I believe, is the willingness to let other people know what's going on inside of you. Because what I've realized in the work I do, that a lot of times there's this elephant in the room. You're working with a high conflict individual, and you dread it. And yes, you can keep yourself intact and you can manage it. You can even smile and say things are okay. And that might be a form of emotional intelligence, but it doesn't resolve the conflict that you feel toward that person. So with emotional integrity, there's no more pretending that things are okay when they aren't. There's no laughing when you don't think it's funny. There's no more avoiding, and there's no more lashing out. And that's a hard one right there. There's no more lashing out when you finally had enough, because you understand what your emotions are telling you. And you also, in order to maintain relationship, you're not afraid to give your cards away. You're very clear on your own power and your own boundaries.